22. How old was Pac?
Pack almost 40, I think. I think like
Yeah,
Pack
that
like
nigga,
30,
that
37.
nigga he funny as shit though. He ain't been on. Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, JT left, man. We only got two.
Was he down?
Oh. I almost thought about bringing my PS5, but I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Where?
I'm going to Curacao on vacation, so I'm not gonna bring it because kind of fucked up. My girl be like, what? She don't never say nothing about me playing all the time, so I can't do that.
Vacation be y'all vacation.
Yeah. No kids either. We ain't do that in a minute. Usually I have my kid on me. Danny, you probably got older brothers, don't you?
Yeah, I got one,
Yeah,
my older brother.
yeah, that's fine.
That boy every day.
You got younger siblings too?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Usually like uh like the oldest usually I can't explain it. Like the youngest usually be like always complaining about shit. The middle child they usually don't give a fuck because they ain't never like they ain't always been fucked the whole life. So it's like just in the way all the time. I just feel like you definitely got older brother because you like early mid 20s, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That shit late 20, past 27.
and he's still younger.
Larry, you gone already?
Pac had called me about one of his boys who play the other day. Played at what did he play at? Like Alabama State or like one of those HBCUs.
Yeah.
And I was gonna try to help him because my brother's an agent, and I'm like, but he hasn't played in a year.
I told he called me too. I was like, well, do we have any film, like any recent
And
film,
then
or
I
did he
looked
just
his
sit out?
right, I looked his stats up, and he really only played like his senior year, and he didn't really like wasn't
Didn't
nothing
stand
that.
out. Yeah,
No,
he didn't.
yeah, like I'm like, bro, I hate saying this, but like it's probably over. You know what I mean? As far as playing like real football,
Yeah, You can't sit out that long and don't have nothing to. It's different if he sat out and went to go play overseas or went to
Right.
go. He
Didn't
didn't
have film, like recent film.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, like sitting out a year and you come from HBCU, and when you was at the HBCU, like you know started 1 year or you know like I'm like,
Yeah.
it's tough, bro. You ran 4.6. It's nothing no like 40 time. Like if you ran 4.3 or
Yeah.
at like a 39-inch vert or some shit, that'll be like, yo. But I'm like, it's just all regular shit. I'm like, it's nothing that stands out that's gonna make anybody. That's worth an agent's time to say, hey, all right, let me spend any time on this. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Because he could have been that hidden little talent, but I tell he don't got nothing to stand out. Like you need something that like. I'm like, I even went so far as like, do he play multiple positions? Like, can you move him anywhere? Like, what? I don't know.
He return punts? Did he?
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Like, bro, it's nothing really like, you know, arena is really the only route you could take with that, and you just gotta go like to a tryout somewhere, like find a tryout and just go try out with 150 other niggas. Like,
yeah.
Like,
that was easy. That was super easy. It's easy to get seen from them though. They don't be looking for much at all. They just looking for niggas who remember a playbook.
What, arena?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my last straw. Was like I was training at this facility by me in the Philadelphia Soul. They work out there, and one of the coaches was watching us work out. He was like, "Who's that?" And I can't. Like, I was like, "All right, I'll come," because at that time I was like pretty much waiting for something else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll come." And then I played that shit for like 3 or 4 days. I'm like, I ain't doing this, bro. This shit ass. And they'll make no money, bro. They be running into walls and shit. I'm like,
I was just about to say that, bro. It was this team called the Desert Storm or something that hit me up and was asking me to play. Them niggas was making like 2 feet or like 3 a game or something. I'm like, wait, y'all niggas should get hit.
Yeah, I think this was like 800 a game or something. This was years ago though. Like this was probably like 2016. And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this. I can't.
It's nigga ain't about to hit me over no wall for no.
I'll do Canada and make my little, whatever, 60 grand or whatever. I'm not playing arena football and breaking my neck on the wall, fucking around and making $600-700 a week. No. I'll start my work life. I don't know. Like I fell out of love with that shit.
Playing arena right now. And that's like, bro, niggas keep saying, bro, you gonna try for the league and stuff. I'm like, man, nah, watering it down, bro. It's not fun no more.
Yeah,
it's cool to be known and seen. I'm talking now. They trying to change the way you could tackle. Like they don't want you to wrap niggas around the waist no more. I'm like, bro, like they watering this junk down too much. Like,
bro, people still ask me. People still ask me that shit. Can you believe that? But you gonna try to go back? I'm like, nigga, I could barely do that shit when I was 25. You think I'm just gonna go back out there and be like, all right, after I've been working for 7-8 years, like that shit's over. And that's what people don't get, bro. Like, you go away from the game for a year or two, and you ain't doing that shit every day. You can't, like, bro. I stopped training for like 2 months, and the Lions and the Falcons called me. My agent, after I told him I'm done, and he was like, "You want to go?" I'm like, man. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go." And I haven't been doing. I was working, so I literally got my shit, went to the park, started doing drills and shit, and my legs felt heavy as hell. I'm like, and that was after like 6 to 8 weeks. Like it wasn't even that long.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this ain't gonna be good. I went there, bro. I probably ran like a 4.65. I almost, when I got in my 40, I felt like I was gonna fall. That's how heavy my legs felt. Yeah. Cause I was out of shape. It wasn't because like I can't run. It's just, but you get fatigued a lot quicker when you're not doing it every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can't just go back. Like that's what people don't get. Like some people can, but you gotta keep playing. You can't just be out for 2 years.
And you gotta keep up with that workout regimen. Like that junk. I ran my first 40 that got me to like the practice squad. I ran a 4.39, and then the other one I went all the way to a 4.5, bro. I went all the way to a 4, and it was the end of 4.5. It was almost 6 stars, and it's because I haven't done nothing. Like I was still working out, but I ain't did none of the speed and explosive stuff. I ain't did no stretching. I was
bro,
like,
that's
man,
a step. That's one step. 4.39 and 4.5 is a step, maybe a step and a half. Yeah, and that's what people don't get. Like, it's not like, oh, that nigga got. Nah, bro, it's literally one step. It's a half a step of your start, and then while you turn it over, like another step.
And I used to have a good start because I ran track my whole life. My start used to be fine, bro. I let that go for a second.
That's the one thing I wish I did.
You didn't run track? I said, yeah, that was my first sport. Track, my first one. It helped you with like feet work, though, yeah. But like when I took, like niggas be like work out, I was like, bro, niggas don't understand the difference between like working out and football working out.